What's up guys, on today's video we're going to learn how to properly restore and protect the glass on your boat. Let's go. Pretty bad watermarks, and now, so before, all right here, before, and then this is after. Look at that shine, it's crazy. We are out here in Orange Beach, Alabama, doing this 52-foot Viking. There are some major hard water spots on the glass, so we're going to be learning how to remove the hard water spots, how to properly polish glass before you do your protection, and then we're going to talk about ceramic coating and why ceramic coating on your glass is going to be your best option for protecting your glass. Guys, like always, if you get any value out of this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell notification, so every time I make a video, it will pop up, and all of the products I use in this video is in the description down below. So if you click those links and purchase those products, I appreciate you guys for that. So I typically recommend to do this process about once a year. Now the ceramic coating is going to last longer than that, but a lot of the times on these sport fishing boats, if you're on a smaller boat, you have more control. But on these sport fishing boats, the salt water gets all over them. All the hard water from the dock gets all over them. So it's just a matter of time before you're gonna get hard water spots. But if you watch this video all the way through the end, you're gonna see how simple this process really is. It does not take a lot of time, and it also does not cost a lot of money. I'm gonna keep this video very simple, very short, and to the point. Before we hop into the video and go over how to do everything, first let me address why you want to do this, okay? One, it looks really bad, all right? So you got a really nice boat, a really pretty boat, and you got watermarks dripping down your boat. One, it looks bad. Two, when the hard water, or basically if you don't know what hard water is, it's only the minerals inside of the water gets basically dried onto the surface, so it can either get dried on your boat or the glass. So that's what those marks are. You see those nasty spots, it's usually because the boat wasn't dried properly after washing it or on a day of fishing. So the water or the minerals inside of the water basically get caked on the glass or on the boat. Big reason why you want to get them off is because those minerals over time can actually etch into the glass, and then you're gonna have much bigger issues down the road. It can also etch into your gel coat or your paint on your boat as well. So you really want to make sure you get these off. One, because it looks funky, and two, it can actually cause you major damage down the road. Once they etch into the glass and actually start to cut into the glass, well then now you got to use rotaries and buffers to compound them, and that's a really bad job on glass because it's honestly just a pain in the butt. So this is a much easier process, and like I said, I recommend kind of doing this about once a year or so. If you can go longer, great, but once you see these watermarks, go ahead and use the water spot remover and just repolish them and get them re-protected about once a year is what I usually recommend. One quick note too, this process is not just for sport fishing boats, it'll go for really any glass. So if you have a sport fisher or a yacht cruiser, or even like a little wakeboarding boat or a bay boat or center console with just one pane of glass, this will work. This process will also work for plexiglass. Plexiglass is a little different, but the process still will work for plexiglass or acrylic style windscreens. The only process that this will not work on is isinglass. Do not do this process on isinglass. All isinglass is completely out. So plastic windscreens on center consoles or like a plexiglass type, this will work, and this will also work for any type of glass on any boat, just not isinglass. Here's our boat, and let's check out this glass. I'm really hoping we can see it on camera, but if you look in the reflection of the boat behind me, so the boat behind me, you can really see those drip marks all coming down. So this is all hard water that we're going to be getting off of the glass. You can see how bad it really is. So on an angle you can't really tell, but when you look into the glass, and if you were here in person, you could really tell. So this is basically what we're going to be removing off of the glass, and then I'm going to show you guys how to polish it and also how to protect it right now. So the very first step is going to be removing the hard water spots. So we are going to do that with Starke Venom water spot remover. So as you can see, I'm hoping we can see it here on camera, but there are some pretty severe watermarks all through here. So all we're gonna do is take this right here, put a nice little bit on the rag. This is a gel consistency water spot remover, so it's really good about staying on the glass and doing its job. So all we have to do now is just rub it onto the glass like so. And you can really see it working instantly. Just add more as needed. Now you can really see, so When I first wiped this on, you could see the hard water spots, and then you could literally see them start to just dissolve away. And what you want to do is you want to make sure it looks perfectly slick like this. You don't want it to look like that where it's kind of hazy. You want it to all be perfectly smooth before we move on. So just go ahead and wipe this all in till all the watermarks are completely gone. All right, so I typically will do half of the window. So you can see this window is one big window and there's a clock line right here. I'll usually break these windows up into half. So I put the water spot remover on all of the glass, on half of the glass here. And now once you've gotten all the water spots off, there's still a residue left over. Just take a second microfiber rag and then wipe off the extra residue. It's okay if it's not perfect when you're done, but you just want to get most of it off. Alrighty, and as you can see, all of the watermarks are completely gone. It was that simple just to get all of them off versus this window. Hopefully you can see them all in here really bad. And now this, nothing. All right, so step number 2 is going to be polishing the glass. So like I said, we're doing the half. Here, we're gonna use the Flex 34-1 VRG with a white Lake Country force rotation pad. I like this combo for doing the glass. It works really well. If you do not have a Flex 34-1 VRG, you can just as easily use a DA of your choice. So maybe the Griot's Garage, a Harbor Freight DA, or a Rupes Mark III will all work perfectly fine as long as you use a polishing white Lake Country pad. And we're also going to be using crystal clear water-based glass polish from Starke. This polish is amazing at bringing out the crazy gloss in the glass, okay? So just now we removed the contaminants by using the water spot remover. Now this is basically gonna bring out the shine. It is going to leave your glass crystal clear. Okay, so first thing you wanna do is give it a really good shake. Okay, so after you gave it a good shake, go ahead and spray it on your pad, like so. You don't need a lot. That's probably more than enough. All right, and then you want to do just your side to side, up, down, side to side polish motion, okay? So go ahead, wipe it on the glass like this. You can see that's a lot of polish. All right, just kind of smear it in like so. I like to run it on probably like the 3 setting, 2.5 to 3 setting. If you have a DA, you'd probably be on like the 4 setting. Just let it ride. Bumped it up to 3.5. Now all we have to do now is just take a microfiber and wipe off the residue. Wow, you can really see the shine it brings out of the glass. I hope you can see that on camera. Alrighty, and that's it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the rest. All right guys, so let's hop into the protection side of this video. Now that we just knocked out the polishing and the water spot remover, now we're gonna be applying Liquid Thor from Starke Yacht Care. Guys, this product has done really, really well for me time and time again, and I've had really good results every single time, and especially on glass. This coating is by far the easiest ceramic coating you're ever going to use. If you are a DIYer, buy this coating. If you're a professional, buy this coating. It is a very, very good professional product that goes on easy and comes off very easy as well. So that's why I do like it. All right, so now we're gonna be doing our glass with this product. Now I want to say a few things. This ceramic is a little different than most ceramics, okay? So when we apply it, you're gonna see here in just a second, we're gonna apply it and we're gonna let it sit for about 10 minutes. Okay, so most ceramic, you're like, dude, that's freaking crazy. Why would you ever let it sit that long? Well, this ceramic is a very, very slow evaporating solvent that's inside of it. It's the carrying agent. So if you go ahead and wipe it off too fast, you're basically gonna be removing all the coating, and you don't wanna do that. Put it on, we're gonna wait about 10 minutes. If you're doing all of your glass, so let's just pretend if I was doing all of the glass all at one time, I would literally coat all of the glass at one time and then come back and then level it or wipe it off. But in this case, because I'm only doing half of the glass for this video's sake, we're gonna put it on and we're gonna wait about 10 minutes before we go ahead and take it off. So with that said, let's get to it. All right guys, so we are gonna start with the ceramic process. Now the first thing we gotta do is take some Starke Surface Prep and prep the glass, okay? This is basically an alcohol solution just to remove any oils or anything like that from the glass before we do the ceramic coating. So go ahead, get you just a basic microfiber and wipe the glass. All you gotta do is fold this towel in fours, give it a nice spray like this, and wipe the glass down. Now that all the glass has been wiped with the surface prep, now we're gonna be using our Liquor Thor and our applicator pad. All you need to do here is take your cap off. We're gonna be using the full pad here, so it'll make it easier when you're applying it. So go ahead, just take a few drops. It does not take a lot, especially on glass. It's probably about 10 to 15 drops or so. Now, all we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna put one line down the center, and then I'm gonna go up and down, and then I'm gonna finish off side to side. So all we're gonna do right here is I like to go right down the center to apply your massive amount of product, and then just go ahead, and we're gonna go up and down, just like this. Go up and down, all right? And the goal is to, every time you come down, you're basically picking up more product. So up and down. All right. And now we're gonna trace it. All right. And now finish out side to side with nice, even motion. Alrighty, and that is it. Now we have it on there. You can see it's a nice even layer. We're gonna let it sit for about 10 minutes and then we're gonna go ahead and wipe it off. Okay, so we are waiting 10 minutes right now, and I just wanna make a short little video about why I really like this Starke Liquid Thor coating. This coating is by far the easiest ceramic coating you are ever going to use. Okay, I have used Ceramic Pro, IGL, a lot of smaller name brands. Those are your bigger name brands. Guys, this product is the easiest coating as far as going on and taking it off, leveling it off. You can leave this product on for like literally 10 to 15, even 20 minutes sometimes, and go ahead and level it off before it'll cure. So it has a lot of working time and it's very, very user friendly. So if you are a DIY guy and you want a ceramic coat, not only your glass, but your whole boat, go ahead and get you some Liquid Thor. If you are a professional detailer and you want a coating that is not going to kick your butt and ruin your day, go ahead and get you some Liquid Thor. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I am switching over to it 100%. Nothing against IGL. IGL is still a great company. My only issue with IGL is that you have to get certified to be a certified dealer and all this stuff. Not just anybody can use it. With this stuff, if you're a DIY guy, you can use it. If you're a boat detailer, you can use it. You don't have to go through any politics. You don't have to get accepted or approved. Go on the link down below and pick you up a bottle. It has now been about probably 15 minutes or so. As you can see, the coating is on the glass. Now, this is what we call flashing or a rainbow effect. This is when it's time to take it off. When you see it start to kind of rainbow or flash, almost dull up, that's when you know it's ready. If it still looks really glossy and shiny, that means it still needs to cure. But right now, it's time to take this off. So all we're gonna use here is two basic microfiber rags. We're gonna fold them in fours and we're just gonna go ahead and level it right off. Alrighty, so this right here is before. You can see all the water spots in the glass. I mean, they are everywhere. It actually is way worse in person, but you can see all those water spots. Now this is after. Literally perfect. It is now the next day. I let this dry overnight, come back the next day, and now we are gonna top off our glass with Starke Replenish. This is a silicone based type spray. It basically is going to make the glass water bead like crazy. That's pretty much it. It's gonna water bead and let the water sheet right off, so the water doesn't actually stick to the glass or to the ceramic. So with this product, this is going to be a good maintenance product. I recommend to wipe your glass down like a, instead of using a glass cleaner, just go ahead and use this product from now on. Wipe your glass down with this about every 2 weeks to about once a month. Okay, so every 2 weeks to once a month, go ahead and use Starke Replenish. All you need is a microfiber rag, spray it on the rag and wipe it down. And so let's go ahead and knock out our glass right now. Starke Replenish is super good on your glass, and you can also wipe your entire boat down with this. So this isn't just a glass product. The same with the ceramic coating. You can do your entire boat with it. You don't have to only just do your glass with it. So you buy one bottle, you can do your glass and your entire boat. Wipe your whole boat down once every 2 weeks, once a month, to bring back the shine and just add an extra layer of protection. The best thing you can do from now on to prevent water spots is always dry your boat. Anytime your boat gets wet, go ahead and dry it instantly. Don't let the sun just air dry it. When you get little water spots or anything from rain to fishing, saltwater, freshwater if you're in a freshwater environment, or if you are washing your boat, go ahead and always dry your boat as fast as you possibly can. That is the #1 way to stop watermarks from occurring again. Guys, if you like this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell notification, so every time I make a video, it'll pop up. And until then, I will see you guys on my next video. Let's go.